Welcome to OneFuture Coachella Valley's Behavioral Health 18 Mental Health Matters webinar series. This year's theme is around self-care summer. During this three-part workshop series, speakers include Coachella Valley behavioral health professionals, award-winning Coachella Valley High School Health Academy students, and myself. We hope to bring awareness, resources, and tips and tricks on what you can do as an advocate for mental health and highlight what the Coachella Valley has to offer you this self-care summer. Hello, welcome to Self-Care Summer Mindfulness Edition. My name is Jazmin Rojas. I am a recent graduate from the University of California, Irvine, where I earned my Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and Social Behavior, as well as a minor in Biological Sciences. Currently, I am a post-bac student working towards a career as a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner in hopes of coming back to the Coachella Valley to provide for our local residents. And my mindful habit is going to be decorating my space. I really like to use photos, images, anything that's really special to me to really use to ground myself whenever I find myself in times of stress or overwhelmed, or I'm feeling overwhelmed or anything that's kind of, not so happy. Quick disclaimer before we officially get started is that the information presented today is not therapy. If you need to seek help, please connect with us for additional assistance. Let's talk about mindfulness. I really like to discuss this image because we have three cups. One is feeling half full, one is feeling half empty, one thinks he's pee. So why is this significant? Some situations we might be feeling very positive, some situations we might be feeling negative, other situations we might not be knowing what's going on. And that's where self-awareness comes to play. With self-awareness, we really just need two key ingredients, and that's going to be being aware and also being accepting. Rather than judging and avoiding, we want to switch to observing and accepting. What does that mean? It means observing that I'm feeling stressed at the moment and accepting that I feel stressed. So what are we going to do about it? Barriers to self-awareness are grades, bills, jobs, exams, extracurriculars, homework, studying, deadlines. Those are all things that we become so preoccupied with that we don't allocate the time to really ask ourselves, how are we feeling? So this self-care summer, I really challenge you to take advantage with the absence of homework, with the absence of studying, with the absence of exams, to really pause and ask yourself, am I half full? Am I half empty? And it's also okay to recognize, I don't know what I'm feeling. I ask you to also take a deep breath. Through self-awareness, we want to be able to slow down. It means waking up, taking your sweet time, brushing your teeth, serving yourself some water, and starting your day off right, rather than waking up, being in a hurry, and just starting your day off in the wrong foot. I also encourage you to live in the moment. Whatever that may mean to you, I ask you to really put away the thoughts of exams, put away the thoughts of quizzes, put away the thoughts of anything that is not allowing you to be appreciative of the exact moment that you are. I also ask you to think and release any tension. My favorite trick is raising my shoulders all the way up and then dropping them. And that's when I realized, wow, I was carrying a lot of stress. And also assessing, after I do that, I also assess the situation. What am I doing? Am I doing math? Because math makes my jaw tense up. Am I reading? Because reading makes my shoulders tense up. And so by slowing down, appreciating and living in the moment, you're able to recognize what are the things that bring me tension? What are the things that cause me stress? And whenever you do encounter those things in the future, you know exactly what to do. And it may be as simple as raising your shoulders, dropping them down. I also encourage you to meditate. Meditate doesn't always mean closing your eyes and, taking a deep breath. It also means journaling. It means allocating time without any distractions, without any media, without anything that doesn't allow you to be with yourself and your thoughts. By meditating, you're really able to highlight the things that you're thinking, the things that you're feeling, and allocating the time to say, I want to change this about my thoughts, or I want to continue doing these healthy habits. And it's not always going to be easy. Mindfulness encompasses getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. It's okay to feel frustrated, confused, or overwhelmed. It's also okay to not know exactly what you may be feeling at the moment. And it's very encouraged to seek help outside of your comfort zone if that's what you need. It may be meaning calling a counseling center, and maybe getting in contact with a therapist, because we can't do this all alone, especially at the bright age of 18. that was my brain at the age of 18. I didn't know exactly what was going on. And to this day, it may be a little bit less squiggly because I do have a lot more experience. I do have the healthy habits of practicing mindfulness, and I am constantly self-aware of how I'm feeling. So it comes with time and it comes with practice. So it's okay to not be okay. And it's also okay to realize that it's not easy and it comes with time and practice. It's time to claim what's yours. So during this self-care summer, I really encourage you to look into the beauty of self-awareness and mindfulness. In exchange, you do get some self-confidence and self-esteem. The ability to believe in yourself and your abilities paired with appreciating and valuing yourself is the most important. If I do have the confidence to achieve my dreams and also appreciating myself throughout the journey, it leads to creativity and the ability to make decisions. I'm able to consider a lot of different perspectives, establishing a lot of different alternatives, and becoming able to solve a problem in a new way. That also allows me to practice my communication skills as well as challenging any assumptions. Changing the thought of expectations and aiming for a shared understanding is really key. Being able to recognize when assumptions about you are being made and taking the time to communicate and prove them wrong. So during the self-care summer, I really challenge you to become self-aware of what you're feeling and setting short-term goals for yourself. That may look like decorating your space. It may look like anything that you want to accomplish by the end of the week, by the end of the month, or by the end of the year. I also encourage you to set long-term goals, such as graduating from college. I also encourage you to be proactive and think about any possible career choices. It also means any long-term goals that may include picking a career, maybe applying to an internship, and maybe getting out of your comfort zone. I also encourage you to share your goals and ambitions with the OFCV team. And remember, what you put in is what you get out. Whether it may be meditating, journaling, and making your dreams and ambitions manifest, whether it may be putting effort and also accepting the time when it's time to rest, and also recognizing that the to-do list is always going to be present, whether it may be now in college, whether it may be now in the future. It's really important to continue healthy habits such as journaling, meditating, and taking the time to recognize how you may be feeling. Also, putting the effort and recognizing when it's time to rest, as well as putting in whatever you want in order to get what you want out of the situation. Some resources for you to utilize in case you do find yourself of seeking further help is the Oasis Coachella Center and the Desert Flow Resource Center. These are both great resources whenever it comes to mental health and overall mindfulness. Thank you.